Hey guys, I'm sorry that I have not uploaded a video in like months. I think the last one I uploaded was in January. Life kind of got in the way. I was extremely busy between school and work, and even though it's been summer for a few months now, I've still had my hands full with a lot of things. So that being said, I actually got a new piercing, which prompted me to make this video so that I can tutorialize on, what kind of piercing I got and how to take care of it and all that fun stuff. So in this video I'm going to be talking a lot about surface piercings and surface bars, dermal anchors, and all that, stuff. For those of you that don't know what a surface piercing is, it's actually a piercing through the surface of the skin. And I know that sounds really kind of obvious, but it's not all black and white like that. The difference between a regular piercing and a surface piercing is that for a normal piercing, like my septum or my ear here, there's actually like some kind of skin that is sticking out that you can put a needle. Like for example, like the nasal septum, obviously, it's just this little thing here that you can stick a needle through. The lobes, obviously, I don't have mine done, but they stick out naturally, so people can just, poke and there's jewelry in there. But a surface piercing is actually a part of the body that doesn't have skin that like protrudes like that, and people get them all over their bodies. I've seen people get them on their wrists, people get them on their clavicles, on their hips. You can really get them anywhere, and that's the beauty of a dermal anchor, because instead of being a bar, it's actually just one tiny piece of jewelry that you can put anywhere on your body. But I'll get to that later. So let me clarify a little bit more. A surface piercing is something like if you wanted to pierce your arm, it would be like this. But see how this doesn't naturally stick out like that? It's like, it's normal, it's taut to the bone. So that's basically what a surface piercing is. And when you do get a surface piercing that involves a bar, the bar isn't a curved barbell or a horseshoe or a captive bead ring or any of that. It's actually there's a special bar, and it's called a surface bar. And it actually looks like a big staple. I got my first surface piercing on Monday, the 16th. I got the back of my neck done, also known as the NAPE, but some people don't know that. So let me show you. This is what I got done. It might look really painful, but actually it's not, and the process is quite interesting. Okay, so this is really what a surface bar looks like. It's kind of like a staple, and the bar part, like down here, you don't actually see. That's the part that's in the skin. Now, the process is actually really interesting, and I had no idea what it was going to be like, because I figured that they were just going to clamp my skin like this and pierce it. But my piercer made a good point. If you do that, the hole's going to be curved, and for a bar that looks like this, it's not going to make sense to put that in a hole that looks like that. I mean, see, that just looks stupid anyway. I don't know if this is a universal process or if it really depends on your piercer. I'm not sure if different piercers do it different ways, but at least for mine, this is the process that they used to pierce my nape. And for those of you who live in Western New York, in Buffalo especially, if you know Cowpoke, the piercing studio on Elmwood, that's where I got mine done. It's an amazing piercing studio. They've been open for 20 years. It's great. So if you're ever in the Buffalo area, if you're familiar with it, I suggest you go there if you want a tattoo or a piercing, because they're definitely legitimate. So here's what they do. This is the back of my neck. Okay, so this isn't obviously a work of art or anything, but this here and this here are the two incisions that they made. And they don't go that far down. They actually only go a few layers of tissue down. Now, for the part in between these two, where the bar goes, they don't actually put a needle through there to make an opening. They actually do like a deep tissue, like massage, if you will, to separate the tissue so that there is an opening. And I think that's really cool. So what my piercer was doing after she made these two holes, she was pinching the skin in between here, sort of like this, like that. Although it wasn't so simple like that. But that's what she was doing to separate the tissue, and you can kind of feel the tissue separating, and it's a little awkward, but it felt kind of cool. There's this empty space where the tissue was separated, and that's where the bar goes. But yeah, once they got the bar in here, then they screwed the ball on. Hey guys, sorry about that. My camera died as I was filming the last part of this video, and I didn't get a chance to change the batteries and continue filming, so I just left it as is. I didn't actually really have much more to say on the topic of my surface piercing after they screwed on the balls. That was pretty much it. She told me to keep it covered for the rest of the day because if it was going to bleed, it was just going to bleed for that day. And after the first night, I didn't keep it bandaged when I slept, and I think I must have slept on it wrong. Because of my cartilage piercing over here, I usually sleep on this side, and because of that, I think this side of my nape actually got pulled on or something during my sleep because it doesn't hurt, but I think it's starting to reject. It is actually 2 weeks ago today that I got it done, and the right side of it is poking out, and it stayed in the same position it is in now for like a little over a week now. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like so you can see. Hopefully I can do this right. I can angle it right. This side right here is poking out, as you can see, maybe. I'm not sure if you were able to see that or not, but the right side is poking out, whereas the left side is fine. So I'm gonna go back to my piercer sometime this week, and I'm actually thinking that the bar might be too big because I was reading up similar stories online, and that's where all signs are pointing. But maybe that's just wishful thinking on my part because I really don't want it to be rejecting to the point where I would have to get it taken out. But if I go to my piercer and they tell me that it is rejecting and there's nothing they can do, then I'm going to have them take it out. I'm going to let my skin heal for about a month, and then I will go back and get it redone again, and I'll just hope for the best. So unlike I said earlier in the video, I'm not actually going to tutorialize on how to care for a surface piercing because if I do get it removed, then it'll be pointless. But I hope you guys enjoy the video. As always, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section below. Just really quickly, I was re-watching my Septum Piercings 101 video, which was actually filmed 2 years ago. It's gotten over 22,000 views, and I just want to thank you guys so much for watching and commenting. All the compliments you've given me in my videos, all the questions you ask, just the comments you leave in general, they really, really mean a lot to me. And the fact that people out there watch my videos and find them helpful and look to me for advice on this kind of thing, it makes it all worth it. And I really love making videos, so I hope this video is no different, and I hope that you guys find it helpful and useful. Thank you guys for watching. Alright, bye.